Oh, hey there, guys. I'm back from the grave. Play another Kaiserredux. So today we are going to play a very specific nation. Now Reddit has been highly useful for once and provided us with an actual guide. So this explains why I've basically never seen them in the game, since they require like 5 specific decisions to pick. So yeah, we have to first go through Turkey, as I explained in my Armenia video. If you haven't watched that, make sure to watch it. It's absolutely painful. Ottoman Empire. I can't believe I have to come here again. What nation's next on the list? The Australasian Confederation. So I will be sent to the place where the Britons sent all their prisoners all those years ago. Lovely place to be exiled. There's also New Zealand here, so we can hang out with the hobbits and all the others, dwarves and stuff. Alright, so welcome back to the Mr. B 6000 channel, where I send $1 million to the Middle East. So what we're going to see is obviously a bit of lore on the Ottoman Empire. We're going to read this eventually when we do play the Ottoman Empire, but I'm just going to simply skip through it for now. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to build infrastructure around Assyria, so we can obviously, you know, have a bit more of a fun time. So genuinely, Assyria is in around this region. It's between Syria, the Turkish, and the Iraqs. Now, I'm not even sure if this stuff's important doing all my focuses, or if we should just not bother, because I think this is just going to strengthen Turkey, honestly. We're going to be here quite a while. We've got economic depression. I mean, I could technically just put all these guys on their garrisons and give the Turkish an absolute nightmare to actually hold stuff. We got our very first event, the Mardan Shelter Criminals. So what we're going to do is first we're going to accept this request. Well, I guess this war's already started, which is a bit strange, and Belarus is also in. Time to send our material support. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete my entire army, and I'm going to send all my equipment to Ukraine. Oh yeah, this is our next event, so we're going to order the Assyrians' levies to stand down. That's what we're going to do. Let's go trigger the next event in the sequence. This is the next event for the Assyrians. There is a lot of events, by the way, to get Assyria. Now I have to disband the levies. Then we get Shimun, the 21st SI, pleads for the preservation of the Assyrian levies. So nonsense. The Ottoman general army protects all regardless of religion. Or this will further increase. I'm pretty sure this next event we should be able to place Assyria. Yep, the Assyrian government refuses demands. Let's go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Assyria Declaration of Independence. So we're doing the fortify the Tigris straight away. I mean, lucky for us, most of the Ottoman army doesn't exist because we sent all the equipment to Ukraine. So we should be kind of good for a bit anyway, until the AI kicks in. We have one factory to work with, and we're getting volunteers from the French and the Canadians, which is nice. Yes, we've got Shimon as our leader, and we have technical illiteracy, crippling poverty, awful debuff, patriarchal dictatorship. We have religious divides, Syrian division, and revolt against the Ottomans, which gives us a nice attack bonus and planning and some entrenchment. I mean, they have no divisions. Like, they literally don't have anything. Is this count as cheating, guys? Because technically, you can do this. We're getting a lot of land leases from people. But there we go. We got victory in the Levant. The Ottoman forces are in full retreat as the brave sons of Assyria break through the walls of Baghdad. Victory is ours, and so are the spoils. Here we go. We exist. We fought for our freedom. We have one single civ to work with. It's awful. The Ottomans have embargoed us. Well, ain't that great? Alright, propose an end to the tribal divide, so that's going to fix our division a bit. Ukraine is making their counter-attack, it looks like. We helped them a lot by just sending all the Ottoman equipment. They have like 21 to 74 divisions now. Bulgarians are at war with the Ottomans. I think the Bulgarians are probably going to destroy the Ottomans, because the Ottomans, well, they don't have any divisions. Because, yeah, that is over. They signed a white peace with the Bulgarians, so surprising. We also can join the Entente if we want, but I'm not going to do so. Because I want to do Assyria Rising. We're doing this on our own. I mean, I might be able to technically join them once I complete this focus anyway. Assyria Rises. Assyria Risings being called. Fire rises. After the trials and tribulations the Assyrian people have endured, we finally won our right to the homeland and nation to call our own. For me, live by our own laws and decide our own destiny, we stand at the precipice of a beautiful new era. I love this colour. What a nice colour on the map. Nice little purple. And Canada guarantees our independence. Oh my goodness, Canada. I mean, I don't know how you're going to get over here, but cool. So we can either maintain the state of emergency or relinquish temporal power. I think the choice is a bit obvious. Standardize the language, probably should fix my research debuffs. Alright, so this is going to get rid of our technical illiteracy, and we build a university, we get a research slot, all looking nice. Ukraine is barely holding out. I mean, they are trying to go for a cavalry encirclement, but we are doing quite well. Our next Lenny should be there in 2 days, apparently. Oh, they're going for Mykolaiv. Okay, so we're going to try to cut off the south and then cut Crimea off. Oh no, they got a small encirclement. Not good. And they're going to get another one here. Japanese. Did I just see Japanese-American war? What's happening over here? Japanese Pacific States. What? I didn't know you could get this. Appointed by Tokyo? Japan could just take over the Pacific states and the war with the rest of America. Can't wait to play Ukraine, but it's going to take ages before we get to the use. Oh man, Russia's kicked out the president. Russia no longer has the president anymore. They got rid of them because of the failed operation, I'm guessing. I can't turn down the attack and defense on core territory. Like, come on. And we get monthly population. Okay, I see these tiles are empty, so we're going to just walk in and try to encircle all these lot. It's going to be close. I mean, we've taken Uman. If they can continue walking into Vozneske, we might be good, but I don't think they are going to, unfortunately. Got Armored Car Division. What is this? 2 divisions in here. We get an encirclement. Oh my goodness. Guys, we might get an encirclement. 2 days. 2 days. Oh, let's go. War in the desert started. Okay, so we have rebellions now. Mies thinks the Ottomans are going to get crushed. Yeah, so it turns out selling all the Ottoman equipment to the Ukrainians were a very good idea because they're making an offensive in the north. Very, very good idea. We saved Ukraine, but Turkish, well, the Turkish are a different story. I won, but at what cost? Might be able to get another encirclement, potentially. Should be close. Truly knows no bounds. Under his guidance, Assyria has become a free and prosperous nation, delivering us from our darkest days into a glorious new age. The eyes have now opened to a beautiful new future, and you assert. And yeah, this is gonna be the Russians encircled, and there we go. Egypt declared war on Germany. Well, I did not expect to see that. These guys are in a faction, and we have the Iranians. I'm not sure where my cores are exactly. My cores are in Syria. I also have a few cores in Iran, but we can go for them later. I don't have any in Najd. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot of building up to do. And yeah, we got a new flag, by the way. It's kind of cool. It's just a red flag with a white cross on it. And this war is extended far longer than I think the Russians expected, because it's still not over. Yeah, South is falling. This is terrible. They're gonna get encircled. This front line is just a mess. Hommel's encircled. So we've got the land reclamation progress. So we can expand our systems and get more monthly population and stuff. Oh, and Fergana's declared war on Russia. Well, that's gonna change the war significantly. And Russia has just declared war on Germany. And Austria's intervened. Wow, a lot's happening right now. And Ukraine is somehow still alive. There's so much super event music going on. Fergana's huge though. Look at this. This is insane. They're playing single player over here. Oh yeah, we should also probably be able to take back our land in Iran, to be honest, because Azerbaijan has been fighting the Iranians for ages. Wow, we have John Smith as our field marshal. Wow. John Smith and Alex Wilson, of course, yes. Very Assyrian names. Yeah, they are decent. We got brilliant strategist, harsh leader on the same guy, and now we get offensive. So this guy just automatically gets like 4 attack once his recently promoted stuff goes away. Okay, so we got the American Isakta. Assyrian people have lived in the United States for decades, but it was only with the outbreak of the Weltkrieg and that they began to flee in large numbers. The United States on the other side of the world and so reluctant to involve itself in the affairs of Eurasia seemed like a safe bet, and communities in Illinois swelled with their numbers. Okay, so everyone's coming back now, I'm guessing. Our cores are Solamyamantia and Van. But we are going to just be stuck in a defensive war for some time. Okay, well that is Iran capitulated, so we're just going to annex the regions. So we're just going to take, I'd say, this. It looks kind of nice, I'd say. We're also going to take, actually I can't take the navy. Regimes of all New Assyria. So we could have the Neo-Assyrian Empire, which is meh. Have the Greater Assyria idea. Have Greater Assyria idea under a pink tricolor fixed with a bull and rider. We'll do this one. There we go. Cool little flag there. Looks like the east has gone very well for the Germans, but the west hasn't. I mean, I honestly probably could take out the Sultanate of Najd. We don't have many divisions anyhow. I guess this is Russia, which lost the war. Yep, they've just taken everything to the east and left the wait, we've got Russian Turkestan. Right, so we're gonna get 1 extra civ, which is gonna help us the tiniest bit. So we have not got an industry in this place. Modernize the port. Should I do that? Just oil down there. We don't need oil. I mean, 70% construction speed. It's not helping though. No matter how much buffs I get, it makes no difference. We're still poor. Now I'm getting my 20. I've now gained 21 civ. Where did my 21? Huh? Wait, what? My civs have gone. No. We had a lot of industry then, but then people refused to stop buying stuff. We're gonna have to build up so much just to stand a chance against the Syria faction. I could also just join the Entente, but I don't want to. That's too easy. It's far too easy and we're not doing it. Sure, huge encirclement here, which could be game ending. Okay, that is Wurzburg taken, and that is like 40 international divisions encircled. I think we'll get this bit defense for the manpower, and then we get 20% soft attack at the end as well, which is cool. Well, it takes a while to get that. This might be the first time the Germans have won in a playthrough so far. Actually might be a change. A lot of the game has so far been AFK, just trying to get enough equipment to deal with the compliance and stuff. But there's nothing much really happening. Well, Paris, I think the World Cup about to end then. It's the first time the Germans have won in my series. Is the first time we play damn Assyria of all nations. And that's our war order. War order is in fact done. I mean, that's all we need to do. We just need to keep getting encirclements and slowly weaken the Saudi Arabians. I think that's the I'm not sure what that is. I think that's the communist treaty, yeah. Oh yeah, we are getting bigger, alright? And Ukraine's gonna have the almighty donors. Ottomans have annexed Azerbaijan and now Persia is free. Alright, so that's the sort of Najd capitulated. So I'm gonna take the coast here, take all this coast. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna put the rest. I mean, further down the line, we're gonna be pretty rich because we control Al Hassa. This is like the biggest oil deposit in the world, pretty much. So we're going to be very rich. If we can keep the empire alive, that is. Way to end your single player playthrough, eh, Russian Turkestan? How much we get from this? Nearly 1,000, some artillery. Oh wait, Syria's no longer in the Egyptian faction. Okay. I don't know when that happened, but I'm going to take advantage of that. Oh, we got Lucas Smith as our admiral there. What's the worst what could happen? Well, you see... A few bad things could happen, Mr. Lucas Smith, with this Assyrian navy. I think it is time to declare war on Syria. We gotta do it. I know I'm not really ready, but we gotta do it anyway. Damn, Lebanon is in the Entente faction. That's not good, because I have a claim on it. Goodness sake. I mean, this is the Clash of Titans right here. I'm not gonna lie. Syria versus freaking Assyria. Syria versus Syria. Russian Turkestan's been annexed. Alright, well that is cursed. Russian Republic, German Empire. I guess the Germans really did go to Kazakhstan this time. Egypt is gone. That's going to make things a bit awkward for me later. The International's also creeping in, so maybe that gives an opportunity to actually take Egypt and stuff, but not actually win the war. So I think we're going to probably have to end the video off a bit awkwardly again, but it is what it is. I can't control what happens in this damn mod. For some reason it's freezing a lot. At least we're gaining manpower as we're taking out Syria, so it's not the end of the world. We don't have to go to Turkey because Turkey doesn't have any more of our claims, which is nice. These guys do not have any of our claims. Alright, so Syria taken out. I think we're missing literally a single claim, and it's Lebanon. I mean, I say we go for it. I say we just go in now. See what Canada does. Give you Jabal Shammah, okay. Interesting. They're gonna release Assyria like this? Come on, I know you're gonna do it, Canada. You're not gonna betray me, are you, Canada? Bruh. They are betraying me. They've released Syria.
Oh, hell no, man.
We don't exist anymore. No. What are they gonna do with this part of the land, though? They gave it to Iraq, okay. What are you gonna do with this part of the land? Release Kurdistan. Okay, well, this is the end. Truly. Anyway, it's been a pretty fun one despite the setbacks of Assyria, the economic decline, and all the debuffs I had. Yeah, if you've got any recommendations on what we should do as Austria, make sure to leave them. I mean Australia, not Austria. If you've got any suggestions on what to do as Australia, leave them down in the comments. I'm looking forward to your suggestions on what we should do in the next Kaiserredux episode, because this one, well, it was certainly interesting. I'll just say that much. Anyway, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.